The oath in the ancient kingdom of Aramore, nestled between towering mountains and dense forests, there was a noble family known as the House of Valerian. The Valerians were renowned for their honor, bravery, and unwavering commitment to justice. The head of the family, Lord Cedric Valerian, was a man of unyielding integrity, respected by allies and feared by enemies. The Valerian motto, by oath and honor, was more than just words, it was a way of life. Lord Cedric had a son, Sir Alden Valerian, who was every bit his father's equal in valor and virtue. From a young age, Alden had been trained in the ways of knighthood, learning the art of combat and the principles of chivalry. But above all, he was taught the importance of the sacred oath, a solemn vow to protect the innocent, uphold justice, and remain true to one's word. One fateful summer, as the kingdom basked in the warmth of the sun, news arrived that a neighboring realm, Eldoria, had fallen into chaos. The once peaceful kingdom was now plagued by bandits and marauders, its people living in fear. The king of Eldoria, a wise and just ruler, had been betrayed by one of his closest advisors, who seized power and plunged the land into turmoil. Hearing of Eldoria's plight, Lord Cedric knew that the time had come to honor an ancient alliance. Many years ago, the Valerians had sworn an oath to aid Eldoria in times of need, a bond sealed by blood and honor. Without hesitation, Cedric summoned his son. "Alden," he said gravely, "the people of Eldoria are in desperate need of our help. Our oath binds us to their cause. You must lead our knights and restore peace to their land." Alden bowed his head, understanding the weight of his duty. "I will not fail you, father. By oath and honor, I will fulfill our pledge." With a company of skilled knights and loyal soldiers, Alden set out for Eldoria. The journey was long and arduous, taking them through treacherous mountain passes and dense forests. As they approached the borders of Eldoria, the signs of devastation became evident. Villages lay in ruins, and the fields were scorched, the aftermath of relentless raids. Upon reaching the capital, Alden sought an audience with the rightful king, who had been driven into hiding. In a hidden sanctuary beneath the city, Alden met King Roland, a man worn by grief and burdened by the betrayal of his once trusted advisor, Lord Malric. "Sir Alden Valerian," King Roland greeted him with a somber nod. "Your presence here gives us hope. Eldoria is in dire need of your strength and wisdom." Alden knelt before the king. "Your Majesty, the House of Valerian stands with you. By our oath, we will restore your throne and bring justice to this land." The days that followed were filled with intense planning and preparation. Alden and his knights trained the remaining loyalists, devising strategies to reclaim the kingdom. They gathered intelligence, identifying key strongholds held by Malric's forces. The task ahead was daunting, but Alden's resolve never wavered. As dawn broke on the day of the decisive battle, Alden addressed his troops. "Today, we fight not just for Eldoria, but for honor and justice. Remember our oath, and let it guide your swords. We will prevail, for our cause is just, and our hearts are true." The battle raged fiercely, with the clash of steel and the cries of warriors filling the air. Alden fought with the ferocity of a lion, leading his knights with unwavering courage. Slowly but surely, they gained ground, pushing Malric's forces back. The tide turned in their favor when Alden and his men stormed the central fortress, where Malric had entrenched himself. In the heart of the fortress, Alden confronted Lord Malric. The traitorous lord sneered, his eyes filled with malice. "You think you can defeat me? Eldoria is mine by right of conquest." Alden's voice was steady, his gaze unyielding. "By right of treachery, you mean? Your reign of terror ends today. By my oath, I will see justice done." The duel that followed was intense, the clashing of swords echoing through the halls. Malric was a skilled fighter, but Alden's resolve was unbreakable. With a final, decisive strike, Alden disarmed Malric, sending his sword clattering to the ground. Kneeling over the defeated lord, Alden spoke with the authority of a true knight. "Yield, and face the justice you have evaded for so long." Malric, realizing his defeat, lowered his head in submission. The battle was won, and Eldoria began to heal from the wounds of war. King Roland was restored to his throne, and peace gradually returned to the land. As the people of Eldoria celebrated their newfound freedom, Alden stood beside his father, Lord Cedric, on the steps of the royal palace. The Valerians were hailed as heroes, their honor and bravery remembered for generations to come. In a quiet moment, Lord Cedric placed a hand on his son's shoulder. "You have done well, Alden. You have honored our name and upheld our oath." Alden smiled, his heart filled with pride and humility. "By oath and honor, father. It is the way of the Valerians." The story of Sir Alden Valerian and his unwavering commitment to his oath became a legend in both Aramore and Eldoria, a testament to the power of integrity, the importance of keeping one's word, and the enduring legacy of those who live by the noble principles of honor and justice.